so I'm about to get ready to film my Saturday video. Filming a little bit late. I usually film on Fridays, but I was hanging out with Annie and Jonte, so I didn't. So I'm filming right now, and this is the setup I have. It's really just super simple. It's a sheet, and I film in my brother's room because he doesn't have too much stuff in his room. It's really simple, like in plain. Here's my lighting I set up. And I know they're supposed to be turned around, but I don't know. I mess around with them, and then I get the lighting I'm hoping for in it, and it just works. So here's the tripod setup, and I'm going to film my how to make a music video so that Team Burry can totally dominate Team Binks. Just going to explain what I do to make a music video, and hopefully it's helpful to other people. Sweet, so I just got done filming, put away the whole lighting kit. Everything's clean, and I'm rendering the how-to video, PTL. I had finished it, and then Adobe quit on me. I love Adobe products, but that's probably my only problem is the amount of times it crashes. I hate it. But yeah, it's a really simple video. Nothing flashy or super fancy, but just a simple how-to. And now I need to get ready because I filmed that in my pajama pants. See? I need to put some regular pants on. That probably help. Because I am going out to dinner with a bunch of people and then going to their house to watch a movie. So I need to get ready. What are you doing in here? So I'm at Red Robin with everyone. Choking. Just choking. We're eating. I just got fries. Don't feel like too much, but I was here earlier. I feel like an animal. This is like my second time at Red Robin in like the span of 1 week.
You're not an animal. Not an animal, I am.
I'm an animal. But yeah, what are we doing later?
We're watching a movie, a chick flick, between Legally Blonde, Mean Girls, Sweet Home Alabama. What do you guys think? What should we do?
I don't know. What's your favorite out of those 3 chick flicks? I feel like I really like Mean Girls. I'm more of a Mean Girls person.
Is that a good one? I've never seen it.
You're gonna pee your pants. It's really funny.
Oh, I would love to pee my pants.
Just got done watching like the saddest movie ever. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. It was so hard for me not to cry. If I would have cried, I would have lost it. Like, it would have been a mess. Did you cry?
I did not cry. I don't cry in movies.
Did you want to cry?
I did, kinda.
It was so sad.
When Bailey died. Horrible.
Her acting was really bad though when she was sick, right?
I'm dying.
It was humorous, but then it was really, really sad. All the girls here. We ate popcorn and drank coffee after our Red Robin experience. And now I'm going home. We'll talk about resolutions when I get home. That's what we'll talk about. When I get home, we'll talk about resolutions. Because I have some. I want to know your guys'. So I'll talk more then. So this part of my video, I'm going to record on my eyesight. So this is not my flip. You can tell by the quality and how my eyes look like they have no color or pupils. That was an attractive face I just made. So I wanted to talk about resolutions because it's the new year, and with every new year comes a new fresh start, a new season of your life, a new year to make memories and friendships, and maybe say goodbye to some old ones, conquer some fears, those kind of things. So I want to talk about my resolutions. I think the biggest one would have to be I want to take care of myself this year. Last year, I had a problem saying no to people. I was a people pleaser a lot of the times, and I'd run myself to the point where I would get like so sick because I'd be doing so much work, and it was just unhealthy. And then along with that, my diet was really, really bad. Sometimes I just wouldn't eat, or when I did eat, it was always really unhealthy stuff. I don't think I worked out at all. I didn't go to the gym or go running or anything. Last year was a really weird year for me, because if well, you guys wouldn't have known me before that, but it's kind of the exact opposite of who I like really am. I used to eat all organic stuff. Everything had to be like super fresh, and I was an extreme health freak, and I loved going running and biking and hiking and skateboarding and snowboarding, everything. So I was a really active person, and this past year I just found myself indoors more than I did actually outside doing something. I found myself being sicker often. So that's probably the biggest thing I want to change about 2010 is take better care of myself. And you guys can hold me to that. I need to get to bed at a better time. This first week hasn't probably been the best, but I always have this next up and coming week and the rest of the year. So I'm going to try and be in bed before 10:30, keeping my fingers crossed. Another thing I want to work on is I think I want to work on communicating what I actually mean. A lot of the times it's hard for me to share how I feel because I don't like feeling vulnerable. I don't think anyone does. But instead of actually telling someone how I feel about something, I'll kind of bottle it up or just kind of act like it didn't bother me. And it kind of puts a hindrance on my friendships with people because they never really know how I feel or how to talk to me because I'm just kind of consumed with my emotions. And sometimes I'll share them in a way where, like, I'll tweet something, or I'll write a journal entry, or I don't know. I'll do something where I'll like be alone for a while, kind of just really isolate myself from people. And I don't want to be that person anymore. I feel like that was never who I was, and it wasn't who I was made to be. I want to be a little bit more social this year. I don't want to be stuck in a room editing all the time or using that as an excuse to not hang out with people. I would really like to have more friends this year. And that sounds silly. It's not, it's how I feel, but I haven't had a close friend since 2005. And that friendship wasn't the healthiest one either. But that was the last really close friend I had, like someone you would call a best friend. And I wouldn't mind having a best friend in my life. I think it'd be nice. I wouldn't mind having more friends in my life. Not to say that I don't, because I do. I have a whole bunch of awesome people at my internship that love me and care about me and pray for me, and I love them too. I just want closer friends. I think this year I want to be the friend I'm desiring to have, instead of sitting in the seat of the victim and wondering why I don't have any friends, which I think I've done that for long enough. And that's not to say I don't have good friends over the internet, because I have the whole Candy crew and a few other really awesome people, but it's different every day. So I would like to have more friends this year. Allow people to get close to me and be that friend I want to have in my life as well to someone else. Another thing I want to talk about, and let me just do a little warning, because there was a lot of comments on my Wednesday video about some people got offended and voiced their opinion as far as what they believed it was, as far as my religion or how they feel about religion. And I got a lot of comments that started off with "no offense, but," and if you're gonna start your comment off as "no offense, but," you might as well just say what you mean. Don't candy coat it, sugar coat it. Just say it, because saying "no offense" doesn't make it any better. Someone commented on how it made them feel uncomfortable, and then someone was worried about me shoving Jesus down their throat. And I want to address that issue now in the very, very beginning, because I have never once, not on Strawberry 17 and not on this channel because it's just gotten started, shoved Jesus down anyone's throat. Now, if I were to do that, I would start every single vlog with the scripture, and then at the end, I'd be condemning or telling you you're going to go to hell or something. That's like shoving Jesus down your throat. I don't think I've done that. And a lot of people ask me why I am the way that I am, and that I inspire them, and they say all these nice things about me. And it's really encouraging. But you got to know that this is not who I was, say, a couple of years ago. All that I am is because of what God has done in my life. And that's not some storybook. It's not some rehearsed thing. It really is the truth. So, since He is such a big part of my life in LifeBurry, that's just what it's going to be. Now, this isn't, I'm not going to have an altar call or make you switch whatever religion you are, or I don't know. That's not the point of why I do this. It's just to share my life. And know that God is the center of it. So whether or not I'm at church or if I'm just hanging out with my brother and we're laughing, you're seeing God shine through me. And that's just the truth. So, no offense, but that's just who I am. And that's probably just going to be my channel. So, with that out of the way, my New Year's resolution, third one, is I want to go after God more. I think when you do something long enough, it starts to become very routine, and you base what you do off of what you see others do or how they do it, and that sets kind of a standard for yourself. And let me explain. When I first got saved, I read my Bible every single day, and I was always in constant communication with God and always praying and doing all these things that I knew was right in my heart to do. And the longer that I had become saved, I would look at what other people would do, and I would base my relationship and the way I would live my life, as far as a Christian would go, off of how they lived their lives. And it brought a lot of compromise in my heart, and that's my fault. I'm not blaming anyone else, but that's my fault. But I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to live my life according to how other people live their lives. I want to live my life according to how God set it up to be. And I want to follow Him so deeply and so passionately that I rely on Him for everything. I know that more joy comes whenever I'm walking with God consistently. And yeah, that's probably what I want to do. Or not probably, that is what I want to do. I want to read my Bible more. I want to go after God wholeheartedly. I want complacency to be gone in my life, because when it's there, it just sets limitations to who I really am and what I'm really supposed to be after. I want to dream bigger this year and not be so held back by my fears and insecurities and what I can fit in my mind that makes sense. I just want to follow God. And not in a routine, mundane way or religious type of way. But I want to follow Him and I want to know Him. And that's my heart for this year. So those are the top 3 things, resolutions, that I have for this year. And it's kind of a serious LifeBurry, I know. But I've been really wanting to talk about them. So I thought I'd share them with you guys. I want to know what your guys' resolutions are. Yeah, so thanks again. I hit 7,000 subscribers today, and I just really appreciate you guys as my subscribers, and all the comments and the ratings and everything that you guys leave, all the messages. You guys are awesome people, and I'm glad you're subscribed to me. But I hope you guys have an awesome day.